over 60. Stop taking these 5 common vitamins until you watch this. This is a critical warning, one you may never hear from your doctor, your pharmacist, or even the label on the bottle. Because here's the shocking truth: some of the most trusted vitamins on your shelf may be quietly working against you. Instead of protecting your health, they could be setting you up for crippling joint pain, devastating muscle loss, and in the worst cases, a fall that changes your life forever. These aren't rare or exotic supplements. They're the same ones millions of seniors across the country take every single day. You might have even taken one this morning. For years, we were told they were safe, essential, even. But now, new research is revealing a disturbing reality. Some of these vitamins, especially when taken in the wrong forms or in high amounts, can actually weaken your bones, damage your nerves, and interfere with your sense of balance. All without you realizing it. You might feel a little more stiff getting out of bed, or a little less steady when walking across the room. Maybe there's a strange numbness in your fingers that wasn't there before. You brush it off, say it's just part of aging. But what if part of the problem was sitting right there in your medicine cabinet? This isn't to scare you. It's to protect you. Because when something as simple as a vitamin starts to chip away at your independence, your ability to move, to stand, to live without fear, you deserve to know. You deserve to have the facts. And you deserve to make choices that keep you strong, steady, and free. In just a few minutes, I'm going to show you one specific vitamin combination that's been banned in parts of Europe because it was linked to serious issues with muscle control in older adults. Most Americans have never even heard about this. But it's in thousands of medicine cabinets across the country right now. So don't tune out. Don't go to sleep again without knowing what you might be taking. Because the more you know, the better you can protect yourself and keep doing the things you love without worrying about your body letting you down. Now let's take a closer look at the first vitamin on the list. It's probably the one you thought was helping your bones, but it might be the reason they're breaking down. Let's start with one of the most trusted vitamins seniors take, calcium. You've heard it for years: calcium builds strong bones. It's the go-to solution to prevent fractures and keep you standing tall. But here's the shocking part: too much calcium, especially without the right balance of magnesium and vitamin K2, can actually harm your body in ways you were never warned about. When calcium isn't properly absorbed, it doesn't always go to your bones. Instead, it can settle in your arteries, your joints, and even your heart. That extra calcium, the kind many seniors are told to take daily, can begin to harden your arteries, making them stiff and narrow. This isn't just about some discomfort. This can cripple your mobility, raise your risk of falling, and even lead to dangerous blockages in your heart and brain. Imagine doing everything right, taking your calcium every morning with breakfast, thinking you're protecting your bones, but over time, you start to feel heavier, stiffer, maybe even short of breath. That's what happened to a woman in her 70s. She was taking 1,200 milligrams of calcium every day, just like the label said. It wasn't until a routine scan that her doctor found early signs of vascular calcification, hardening in the very arteries meant to carry life through her body. She hadn't missed a dose in years. That was the problem. Calcium by itself can't do its job safely. Without magnesium and vitamin K2, it doesn't know where to go. Magnesium helps direct calcium to the bones, and K2 keeps it out of your arteries. Without them, calcium becomes less of a helper and more of a hazard. This isn't meant to frighten you. It's meant to help you pause and ask, is what I'm taking helping me or hurting me? Because one wrong supplement taken daily over time could slowly chip away at your independence. And you might never know until it's too late. If you're finding this helpful so far, give this video a quick thumbs up. It helps us keep sharing these tips with folks like you and reach more seniors who might need this warning too. And stay with me, because what's coming next is something few seniors ever hear about. A silent vitamin deficiency that could be causing the very muscle cramps, weakness, and wobbly legs that make it harder to get up from a chair or feel steady on your feet. It's something that's missing from many daily routines, and most people have no idea it's the reason their body feels weaker over time. We'll get into that in just a moment. If you take a daily multivitamin, chances are it includes something called vitamin E. That probably sounds like a good thing. After all, vitamin E is supposed to help protect your cells and keep your muscles and nerves working properly. But here's the part almost no one explains. The kind of vitamin E in most multivitamins isn't the kind your body actually needs. Look at the label. If it says D-L-alpha tocopherol, that's synthetic vitamin E. It's man-made. And while it was meant to help, research shows it may actually block your body from using the natural forms of vitamin E, the ones your muscles, joints, and brain truly rely on. That means you could be swallowing this vitamin each day, thinking it's helping you stay strong and balanced, while in reality, it may be working against your body's ability to move and stay steady. This matters even more after 60. As we age, our bodies depend on vitamin E to support muscle function, reduce inflammation, and keep coordination sharp. Synthetic vitamin E has been linked to weaker muscles, stiff joints, and even trouble with balance. For someone older, this could mean the difference between feeling secure on your feet or catching yourself on the edge of a table to keep from falling. It's not just about avoiding injury. It's about holding onto your independence. Being able to walk through the grocery store without fear. To step out of the car without hesitation. Or to enjoy a dance at a family wedding without wondering if your knees will give out. Here's the thing most people miss. Real, natural vitamin E comes in 8 different forms, not just one. Your body needs a mix of them, especially something called gamma-tocopherol, which helps protect your joints and support brain function. But synthetic vitamin E only mimics one part, and it may crowd out the rest. It's a quiet problem, hiding inside so many trusted-looking bottles. In just a moment, we're going to talk about the most overlooked nutrient for balance after 60. Most people are missing it, and that shortage might be why your legs feel like they just won't move the way they used to. You'll want to hear this. It could be the missing link between feeling wobbly and walking tall. Iron is one of those vitamins that sounds healthy, strong, vital. We've all heard it helps make red blood cells and keeps your energy up. But here's what most people don't realize. If you're not anemic, taking extra iron every day could slowly be draining your body, not helping it. When there's too much iron in your system, it doesn't just pass through. It builds up. It can settle in your joints, your liver, even your brain. That buildup creates something called oxidative stress, a kind of internal rusting that wears down your cells and tissues. Over time, this can lead to stiff joints, memory problems, and a constant, crushing fatigue that makes simple tasks feel like a mountain. Excess iron has been quietly linked to early cognitive decline and overwhelming exhaustion. Yet it's still added to many multivitamins made for older adults, even though most people over 60 don't need it unless a doctor says otherwise. I remember speaking with a retired teacher, a kind woman in her late 60s who always used to walk 2 miles every morning before breakfast. One day, her energy seemed to vanish. Her legs felt like concrete. Getting out of bed became a chore. She told me it was like trying to walk through wet cement. Doctors ran tests. Nothing seemed wrong. But then one sharp-eyed physician checked her iron levels. She was overdosing, not from food, but from her daily multivitamin. Within weeks of stopping, her strength began to return. This isn't a rare story. The danger is that it happens slowly. You may not feel it all at once. Just a little more tired each week. A little more brain fog. A little less strength in your hands or knees. And all the while, the iron keeps building up, making things worse, not better. This is why it's so important to know what's in the vitamins you're taking. What helped you at May 30th not be what you need at 70. Your body changes and your supplements need to keep up. If you're finding this helpful so far, give this video a quick thumbs up. It helps us keep bringing these life-changing tips to more seniors like you, people who deserve the truth about what they're taking. And stay tuned because in the next few minutes, we're going to talk about a surprising vitamin most folks over 60 never even hear about. But it plays a powerful role in muscle coordination, balance, and the very way you move each day. Most people are missing it, and they have no idea it's what's making them feel off. You'll want to hear this. It could be the missing piece. Vitamin B6 plays an important role in the body. It supports brain health, helps with mood, and keeps the nerves working as they should. But here's something many seniors don't realize. When you take too much B6 over time, it can actually start to hurt the very nerves it's meant to protect. That damage often shows up as a tingling in the hands or feet, or a strange numbness that doesn't go away. Some people even begin to have trouble with simple movements, like walking in a straight line or keeping their balance when standing up. It's frightening because it can happen slowly, so slowly you may not connect the dots until it's already caused harm. The problem is that many B-complex supplements, especially the ones marketed to older adults, contain extremely high doses of B6, sometimes more than 10,000% of the daily recommended amount. That kind of overload can be tough for an aging body to handle, especially as our metabolism naturally slows down with time. Picture this: you go to button your shirt in the morning, but your fingers don't quite listen. Or you reach for a spoon and it slips through your grip. Your muscles are fine, but the signal from your brain to your hands isn't getting through. That's what too much B6 has done to some older adults. One woman I spoke to said she felt like her fingertips were wrapped in cotton, not painful, just numb. She thought it was arthritis until a neurologist traced it back to years of unknowingly overdosing on vitamin B6 from her daily multivitamin. This isn't about avoiding vitamins. It's about knowing what's in them and understanding that more is not always better, especially when it comes to your nerves, your coordination, and your sense of control. Now, what's coming next is even more surprising. There's a specific vitamin combination that was pulled from store shelves in parts of Europe because seniors started reporting balance problems, hand tremors, and even falls. It's still on the market in many places, including right here. We're about to break it down piece by piece. And it may just be sitting in your medicine cabinet right now. Don't miss this next part. It could be the wake-up call that saves your strength and protects your independence. Vitamin D and calcium, they sound like the perfect pair. After all, we've been told for years they're essential for strong bones, especially as we age. And yes, your body does need both. But here's what you likely haven't been told. Without enough vitamin K2, this popular combination can actually send calcium to the wrong places in your body. Instead of going to your bones where it belongs, the calcium can start collecting in your joints, your arteries, and even your heart. Over time, this can lead to stiff blood vessels, painful joints, muscle cramps, and a higher risk of falls, the very things you were trying to prevent in the first place. In parts of Europe, health authorities quietly took action. The combination of vitamin D and calcium, without K2, was restricted for people over 65. Why? Because they saw the risks. Vascular stiffness, trouble walking, cramps that wouldn't go away. The body was absorbing the calcium, yes, but it wasn't being directed where it needed to go. Think of it like this: vitamin D opens the door to let calcium in, but vitamin K2 is the traffic cop that tells it where to go. Without K2, that calcium can wander and settle into places it should never be. One woman wrote to us after seeing her doctor about worsening knee pain. She had been taking a vitamin D and calcium combo faithfully for 2 years. Her scans showed no improvement in her bone density, but early signs of calcium buildup near her joints. Her doctor recommended adding K2, and within weeks, she noticed her legs didn't feel so tight, and her balance started improving. This isn't something most multivitamins fix on their own. And that's the danger. You may be doing everything right, but still hurting your body without knowing it. The good news: there's a simple way to fix this. With the right balance, vitamin D3, calcium, and vitamin K2, your body can finally use calcium the way it was meant to. This could be the key to moving without pain, standing up without dizziness, and waking up without that awful tightness in your legs. We're just about to talk about a vitamin deficiency that's directly linked to falls in older adults. Most people don't even realize they're low in it. But this one nutrient plays a major role in strength, balance, and coordination. And it's missing from a lot of senior routines. There's one mineral your body depends on for strength, balance, and steady movement, and chances are you're not getting enough of it. It's called magnesium. And it's not just helpful, it's essential. Magnesium helps your muscles contract and relax smoothly. It supports your nerves, calms your heart, and even plays a role in how well you sleep. But here's the shocking truth. Over 70% of older adults are deficient in magnesium, and most have no idea. You might feel it in small ways at first. Twitching in your legs. Cramps in your calves that wake you up in the middle of the night. Maybe stiffness in your lower back when you stand. Or a low mood that's hard to shake. These are all signs your body may be crying out for more magnesium. Without enough of it, muscles tighten when they should relax. Calcium builds up in places it shouldn't. And your whole system starts to feel off. Like a car with one wheel out of alignment. You can still drive, but not smoothly. Over time, that uneven wear starts to show. One man, age 68, told us how his mornings used to begin with creaky joints and tight legs. He thought it was just part of getting older. But after speaking with a nutritionist, he started taking a small dose of magnesium glycinate, a gentle, absorbable form. Within a couple of weeks, the difference was clear. His legs weren't locking up as much. His sleep improved. And he didn't dread getting out of bed the way he used to. Magnesium also plays a behind-the-scenes role in protecting your heart and blood vessels. It helps regulate calcium in your body, making sure it goes to your bones instead of your arteries or joints. That's something most people overlook, but it's critically important as we age. What's worrying is that magnesium deficiency is so common and so easily missed. It doesn't show up right away like a broken bone. But it chips away at your strength, your steadiness, your energy, little by little. If this is opening your eyes, give this video a quick thumbs up. It helps more folks like you discover these insights before it's too late. And stick with me because next, we are exploring a powerful natural food that many seniors already have in their kitchen, but don't realize how much it can restore balance, boost circulation, and help you feel more like yourself again. It's simple. It's safe. And it could be the missing link in your daily routine. We'll talk about that next. Don't miss it. Sometimes the most powerful remedies aren't found in a pill bottle, they're in your kitchen. And there's one food, often forgotten, that's quietly helped people feel steadier, stronger, and more energized without side effects or expensive supplements. That food is beets. Now I know what you might be thinking, beets. Really? But hear me out. Beets are rich in natural nitrates. When your body digests them, those nitrates help open up blood vessels, increasing blood flow to your brain and your muscles. And better blood flow means better balance, clearer thinking, and smoother movement. This isn't about running marathons or lifting weights. It's about standing up from a chair without wobbling. Walking across the room without gripping the wall. It's about having confidence when you step outside, even if it's just to check the mail or water the garden. One gentleman I spoke to, age 74, said he started drinking a small glass of beet juice in the morning. Nothing fancy, just a few ounces. Within a couple of weeks, he noticed he didn't feel as lightheaded when he stood. His legs didn't shake on the stairs. And he told me something that stuck with me. I felt like I had better control of myself again. That's what we're really talking about here, control. Of your body. Of your independence. Of your freedom. If beets aren't your favorite, that's okay. There's another simple, nourishing option, bone broth. Whether you make it at home or buy it from the store, bone broth is packed with collagen, glycine, and minerals that help rebuild joints, reduce inflammation, and support steady, fluid movement. It's warm, comforting, and deeply healing, like the kind of food your grandmother might have made on a cold day when you didn't feel quite right. These aren't trends. They're timeless tools for staying strong in a body that's carried you for decades. And they may do more for you than any multivitamin ever could. In just a moment, we're going to reveal the single most important vitamin combination that helps your body absorb nutrients safely, protect your heart, and stay mobile as you age. It's the big moment this video has been leading up to, and it could change everything about how you supplement from now on. Here it is, the part we've been leading to this whole time. After all the warnings, after breaking down what to avoid and what could be silently harming you, now it's time to share what does work. The combination that many doctors, researchers, and thousands of older adults now say is one of the safest, most effective ways to stay strong, steady, and mobile. It's not about adding more pills to your day. It's about choosing the right ones in the right form so your body can finally absorb what it needs and let go of what it doesn't. The winning trio: magnesium, vitamin D3, and vitamin K2. When taken together and in balance, this simple combination can change everything. It helps your body absorb calcium safely, not into your arteries or joints, but into your bones where it belongs. It keeps your muscles firing properly, so you can move without stiffness and stand without fear. And it supports healthy circulation, so your heart and brain stay sharp and clear. Magnesium acts like the gatekeeper, keeping your muscles relaxed, your nerves calm, and your blood vessels soft and flexible. Vitamin D3 is the door, allowing calcium into the body, helping with immune function and supporting your mood. And vitamin K2 is the traffic director, sending the calcium where it needs to go, so it doesn't pile up in dangerous places. That's the secret many were missing. Not more calcium, but smarter supplementation. Imagine waking up and walking into the kitchen without needing to grip the counter for balance. Imagine bending down to tie your shoes without that sharp pull behind your knees. Or picking up your grandchild, or even your dog, without second-guessing your strength. One woman told us that after years of random vitamins and guesswork, this combination gave her what she called quiet confidence. She didn't feel like she had to be so cautious anymore. And for the first time in years, she walked across her yard without looking down the whole time. That's what this is about. Freedom. Mobility. Living fully, not fearfully. Stay close, because up next is a warm reminder that your best years aren't behind you. They might just be beginning. Let's talk about how to keep moving forward, safely, strongly, and on your own terms. So if you're over 60, take a moment today to double-check what's in your supplement routine. Some of those bottles, as harmless as they look, may be quietly working against you, draining your strength, stiffening your joints, and slowly increasing your risk of falling or losing your independence. But now you know what to do. You've learned which vitamins can backfire in the body if they're out of balance. You've seen how too much of the wrong kind, or too little of the right one, can lead to fatigue, nerve pain, stiffness, and dangerous falls. And more importantly, you now know the simple solution that thousands of older adults are already using to stay strong, mobile, and independent. This isn't about being perfect. It's about paying attention. It's about staying curious and asking questions. Because you deserve to feel steady on your feet and strong in your days. You deserve to wake up without pain, to move without hesitation, and to keep enjoying the things and the people you love most. That's what these golden years are for. There's a quiet power in taking back control of your health. And just like an old radio that still plays a beautiful tune once it's been tuned right, your body can surprise you when you give it what it really needs. So take that first step. Choose the vitamins that build you up, not break you down. Go ahead and tap the thumbs up if this helped you today. And click the little bell to subscribe so you never miss another life-changing video like this. Thanks for watching. And don't miss the next one. It could be the video that adds years to your life, and life to your years. Don't stop now. The next video might be the one that helps you get up without pain and move without fear. Press play now, and I'll see you there. So you never miss another life-changing video like this. Thanks for watching, and don't miss the next one. It could be the video that adds years to your life, and life to your years. Don't stop now. The next video might be the one that helps you get up without pain and move without fear. Press play now, and I'll see you there.